investigation, I got some news that she's going to be arrested. So I told her that you are going to be arrested, and I don't know what we are going to do. She told me that I'm not going forward. If they want to arrest me, I'm ready. Go to the jail. This is what she told me before she was arrested.
Chwar di lang nom geng jol Kiir Mayar ken. Enguchi we gen le chok si simping bol kane e wende pin. Lakin chwar di lang nom geng right by ken. Chwar di lang nom geng right by. Chwar lang nom geng jol Kiir Mayar. Enguchi we gen le ken chwar di nom geng na ka lek bol chi nom geng. Ku chwar di tie nom moy ta gya ken ni ka lek.
Welcome to Jimosi podcast. So a TikToker by the name Amath Jok was arrested this afternoon in Juba because of insulting President Salva Kiir on a live TikTok video when she was having some online exchange with a lady called Amath Jok. Amath Jok referred to President Kiir as a thief with a heart, as a translation of the Dinka. Yeah. So a thief with a heart. And what brought about the whole discussion was more of like Jok, I think she's from a side of the presidents. Yeah. So she was bashing Vice President Bol Mel, calling him corrupt and such kind of things. And that online war has been going on for some time. So Amath Jok, who also come from the side of Bol Mel.
She comes from a will.
Yes. So she stepped in to defend someone from their region or from their community. And
I think it is Moingo Gogrial or Awan Chan to be precise.
Twinj Mayadit.
Yes.
So this is where the whole thing came from. So she was defending Bol Mel, and then in the end, she ended up saying that President Kiir is a thief. And we're going to listen to it. It is in Dinka, and we can go from there. But for now, let's listen to somebody that confirmed that her arrest to the radio in Juba. And then she was arrested while coming home from a salon that is located in Thongpiny.
From a salon.
Or from a salon, yeah.
It's salon. Hair salon, not saloon. Saloon is Tongjeng.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So as of now, people say nobody knows where she is about. Where she is. Nobody knows where she is or her whereabouts. But let's listen here to a family member that spoke to the radio.
Okay.
Yeah. In the morning, I talked with her on what she said on TikTok. And I told her that what you said is not that right, and it's not good to abuse the president. And I think that thing seems to be something different out of common. So this is what I told her. And after the investigation, I got some news that she's going to be arrested. So I told her that you are going to be arrested, and I don't know what we are going to do. She told me that I'm not going forward. If they want to arrest me, I'm ready. Go to the jail. This is what she told me before she was arrested. And 1 hour, she called me on phone, and as well as we are talking. I heard someone say that you put down the phone. And then she responded to me that I'm already arrested and I'm now under arrest. From there, all her phones are not working again. I tried to call her and nothing really. Okay, my message to the government is that all of us, we are the citizens of the country, and everybody can make mistakes. And in something, the elected president of the country, I think that I should ask for the government to give it. I asked the government to actually what she did is wrong, and I need the government to forgive her.
Yeah, so you see in South Sudan, this guy that was talking is called Dhong Bang. So Dhong Bang is also a comedian.
That's a nickname. Dhong Bang is bad boy in English.
But that's how he calls himself on social media.
Yeah.
So as you hear him saying that Amath Jok told him that she was going to be arrested No. It's Dhong Bang that said he already got some news that Amath Jok is going to be arrested. And then Amath Jok said, okay, if that's what they're going to do, then let them arrest me. So is it not that funny that in South Sudan, even a regular people will know of your arrest that is coming? All of a sudden, the news fly around and people already know you are coming under house arrest as soon as possible.
I feel like Dhong Bang was, I don't know why that name sounds funny. He probably, based on what he heard or based on that clip from what Amath Jok said, I think we have that clip.
Play it right now so you can answer that so that.
So I feel like based on what he heard Amath Jok saying, that's why he called her. I think he said he called her in the morning and said, what you said was not right. Like, you cannot abuse a leader and thing.
Let's continue. I think you are going off a little bit because I'm saying in this clip where it's talking, it said that he already got some news. Dhong Bang said he already got some news that she's going to be arrested. So that's what I was asking you about. It's not more of like the clip itself. Yes, people are going to, but the idea of him getting prior information that somebody will be arrested today. So
what I'm saying is that even without getting prior information, right, you know how things are in South Sudan. If someone says something that other people consider bad or that you are kind of abusing someone in a position of power, then most likely they will send national security after you. So I think that's where this guy is coming from. And I think, like in the clip that you just played, he mentioned where he spoke to Amath Jok in the morning, telling her that what she did was not good and all that. Yeah, but also coming to this thing of people knowing, these national security personnel, they don't just operate in vacuum, right? And they are also part of community members. So someone would hear rumors that this and this would happen, or so and so is being wanted.
Then they spread it around, either through text or a phone call.
Yeah.
There's no confidentiality.
That's how such information is able to find you, even before you are arrested or all those.
All right, so let's listen to Amath Jok herself saying or replaying the video.
During the live.
Koi lui comment pinya juj kuna jagla ba del ping ga bangi jin chiriyo ku jam ku pat wa chelat e ping ina ping ko kra ja pa ina kwala ku jam duni na jam men jam nin ka gribis bo ja ti ga bedan ki jam pin ke an bia de ngu aga dang teran sar saba bene pol ku ye gi wade ne ban luel ga de lenga ka tara yak tanek chokko ku cha ba chila ta ban chwar di lang nom geng chol Kiir Mayar ken e ngu chi we ge ne le ge la chok si sim pin bol kane e wende pin lakin chwar di lang nom geng raj ba ken chwar di lang nom geng raj ba chwar lang nom geng chol Kiir Mayar e ngu chi we ge ne le ken chwar di nom geng na ka lek bol chi nom geng ku chwar di tie no moy ta ge ken ne ka lek
thank you china le ke chwar tie no moy ta ge bai pa ndu ka ye moy la no bai ku cha mandu diet kule mandu la du kule la kaye manme kule du kule ma ka gwe ke tai ke rur ka la kwa tai ke mon ke ma ya gwin de ti de kama na tu ina kidit Kiir Mayar na bi Bol Mel na bi nyal bu bi ban kule Bol Mel du ya la le la mu we ka lat ke Kiir na klat bi ko ke Kiir na de jog bi ko ki am yai mu ngu ye nyua Kiir Mayar need to open his eye because Bol la ci bay loy mislead man de en mam ci di en ben be ya gen Kiir Mayar le la de mum ku Kiir Mayar ram jok ke en nyal ai ci ko ta pin ke dile bi bana du nyal bi gala
ku chola na lat gen Kiir Mayar akul ku chola na lat gen Kiir Mayar akul e sababu yu ina kwaj because ni ral ga dur Kiir ku yin in jero de join because ya tang menarel ke ga dur bi ya join la ngwel ka bul na ci ko ya join ke gen Kiir
kena mat ke bola white bay bola white bay ke ga mat ke na white bay an activist na la pan Kiir Mayar pala du Kiir Mayar ro dial chine an activist ke jol activism achiel we define chona lo ne ye Kiir Mayar wa wala ke wa ya kuma de kana jam activist akwa ja won chin yali ka pit bi ke ye ka man bi ga lwel achiel duot ke long everywhere around the world
Aywa.
Yeah, so that was the exchange between Okwach Wall and Amath Jok. And yeah, so the young lady Amath Jok referred to the president as the big thief with the heart on his head, saying that this is the guy that should fix everything. Why are you attacking Bol Mel? He's the big thief, is the one destroying the country.
And he's actually the one who appointed Bol Mel.
No, it's Okwach Wall that went in and say that President Kiir brought up Bol Mel. And it seemed like Bol Mel keeps saying, why are you people blaming me? Blame Salva Kiir. I'm not the head of the country. And this is where Okwach Wall throw in a scenario of saying, if you give birth to a child, let's say a girl child in this scenario that they were playing, and then she become a prostitute, and then people try to blame her for being a prostitute, then she come back and say, why are people blaming me that I'm a prostitute and my mother is also a prostitute? Then the mother will feel like she has not given birth to anybody.
Because the child is disrespecting her.
Yes. So this is the scenario of Bol Mel and Salva Kiir. Oh, bad way of explaining this situation.
Yeah.
I don't agree with them.
Okwach Wall actually said she's an activist, which is something that is a big lie, because this person is very, she's kind of close to President Kiir, just like Valentino Wall, and all she does is to defend President Kiir, and she will throw everyone under the bus. There's no way the head of state cannot fix the state. You constantly complain of people under him destroying the country, yet he's there. What is his job if he cannot fix or put his house in order?
Yeah, so the two of them went overboard, as for me, because they went overboard because what's supposed to happen, there's a way of criticizing the government.
Yeah.
And even the two of them saying, Okwach Wall saying it's an activist. I don't see her as an activist. She's just an abusive. Yeah, she's an abusive person. She does not put her criticism in a positive way. She will abuse you day and night and fight with people online. If you want to be an activist, you point out the problem and then you tell how the government should have handled it.
Yeah, provide some solutions.
But if you are a government supporter, like the way that you say it, all that you talk is the president family did. And then any other person is the wrong person, is the wrongdoing.
Yeah. And you literally can't see anything wrong being done by the people you support, like the presidency and his household.
Yeah. And then also, South Sudan in their constitution, under Section 76, it make it an offense to insult or ridicule the president or make a statement considered likely to incite hostility or public disorder. And this one is punishable by imprisonment or fines. So that's why she was arrested. And people were saying that president...
That's under Section 76 of the Penal Code
of 2008.
Yeah.
Yes. So, but people were saying that president is the symbol of unity. Is it the president or the presidency?
Supposed to be presidency, not president, because presidents keep on changing. Right? As long as it's a democratic country, today you'll be a president, maybe just one-term president, and you go home if you don't deliver services, and people will elect somebody else. So it's supposed to be presidency.
Yes, not
Constitution and national language, as well as the national flag. Yeah. But these other officials, they're just like one term, simply putting it. Yeah.
And do you think Amath Jok should have worded her words differently? Or there's nothing else that she could have done at this point based on how she was trying to put her point across?
The thing is, I know what is paining a lot of people there is her saying that the president is a thief. We all know the president is corrupt, even by virtue of him recently appointing 3 of his kids into the office. Something that didn't need any type of verification or stuff.
But
So that's corruption.
But you know, in our translation in South Sudan, corruption, nepotism, and
ruin
or being thief, stealing, they have different meanings. When you call somebody a thief or somebody that steals people things, they either take them when people are not aware or they either take them by force. If you look at the way that President Kiir is right now, the way that he's taking those things from the government, let's say he's taking them, is not taking them the way of stealing. He's using a polite way, which is referred to as a corruption, where what happened? You form a company that is either non-existent, it's just in a briefcase, that is awarded tenders to do something, then they are given money.
But that something is not done. So what are you doing? You are stealing.
But again, when you come here, no one has evidence that they actually saw Salva Kiir doing that. So you can't speak something with a lot of authority when you don't have any confirmation of what has exactly happened.
So recently we got that UN report which stated that majority of the funds being allocated usually go to the presidency and the Ministry of Presidential Affairs. They get even more, including his, I think, medical something. But when you look at the healthcare system, they get less than what is allocated to the presidency. Is that not broad day stealing?
Well, this is where the parliaments are there, and this is up to the people that make budgets.
Yes.
Why do you allocate more budget to these departments and leave out these other departments? So it's a collective responsibility of people all around.
Yeah.
And it's not something that you're just going to say Salva Kiir is this. Yes, he has failed country in so many ways, but you can't just call him a thief. You can say it's corrupt. And how is it corrupt? By appointing people either related to him or people related to him come in as proxy and form some companies that are given tenders that they do not fulfill. This is the only way that you can say.
Yeah.
But saying it's thief like in Dinka, and you have no proof that you saw him, that he actually went to the central bank and grabbed everything overnight, then those are two different things.
There's a lot of evidence out there to show that this guy is very corrupt and he's misusing his position as well as national resources. Remember the other day, I think it's like a couple of months ago, when Martin Elia Lomuro was extremely agitated. He was being questioned in parliament, and he actually said, like, if the higher authority orders that this amount of money should be released, then you, as the person in charge, what are you going to do? And I think he was being questioned with regards to the funding that was allocated for peace building initiatives, something like that. And all these things.
Donations, easy money.
Yeah, around this Tumaini initiative. Tumaini in Swahili is a word that means hope. So, and the funds were not available, like millions of dollars. And then who's that higher authority that orders things to be released? It's the president, of course.
Well, he never stood his ground. If he stood his ground, Elia would not be saying, oh, I was being forced. You listen to Dr. Bach, the Minister of whatever, Finance. He said that when he went into the office, people were coming with a lot of claims regarding the medical documents or medical claims that they need to be paid. So you come with a document saying $30,000 US, $40,000 US need to be paid from the Ministry of Finance with a lot of signature on it. It declined them. And it did not pay them out.
And that's why he ended up getting fired.
Yes. So that means Elia should have stood his ground. If it is to be fired, let him be fired. And then he can tell us, instead of chicken in, and then come saying, oh, this person said this. But
that's
it's a failure of everybody.
Yes.
This is why I always say it.
They are all corrupt. That's one thing we all need to
Everybody is stealing.
Yes.
So in their own ways, in every department.
Yeah.
So you can't really narrow it down to one person. Let's say the whole politicians, all of them are stealing. So how do we fix this? we try to pressure them so that we can go for election and call for people that we can hold accountable. Because the parliament, they have the powers to impeach the president. If they think that the president is so corrupt, why they not sitting down and bring up a motion? But the thing is, we're not a democratic country.
True.
If you bring up that motion, you will be the one either arrested or you will be killed, and then the motion die.
There's a guy called Machok, I think he's
The motion die with you.
member of parliament from, is it Warap or what? Those sides of Baragaza. He also wanted to, he had tabled a motion summoning Bol Mel to come and answer questions with regards to corruption, embezzlement of funds, misappropriation, and so many other failures within his docket. And that's where we had that famous case of Amor versus the lawyer, where Amor went and jumped into the bandwagon and said, if they are going to summon one person, then it's not just the vice president for economic cluster that needs to be summoned. They need to start from the top and all the vice presidents. So that means including the presidency. So this is common knowledge that all these people are stealing. It's just that people don't want to accept the facts. If you say you are stealing, if you are not stealing, then why are you angry? Just come out and say, I'm not stealing, and show us the records of where all this oil money goes.
But do you think a president, a 73-year-old, will have to respond to a 33-year-old when you make claim that
it go?
No, if you have no proof, you're not supposed to go around abusing people. That is abusing somebody. I don't agree with her.
Then he should go and open
there should be a way.
Case.
There should be a way of saying things.
No, I feel like because we as South Sudanese, we have a lot of tribalism and intercommunal stuff. The way Akwan Wall was talking or degrading Bol Mel is what did not sit well with Amath Jok. And she saw that her person or somebody from her kin, like her relative or someone from her tribe or section, is being abused unnecessarily. And this is something that all of them are doing. So why would you leave the president out and you call yourself an activist? If people are stealing, they're all stealing. If they are corrupt, they're all corrupt. And we all know that's what's happening. Otherwise, we will not have all these pending bills.
Yeah, but again, there's a way of proving things.
Okay.
You know, for you to come to a conclusion that this person is actually stealing. One, you have to have the full record of because the stealing that happened in government is not an open...
It's not documented.
It's not an open stealing where you just see that $50,000 US was sitting in the bank account and then somebody came and... Then somebody came and took it. That's not the kind of stealing that they do. They do it in a hidden way.
Yeah.
So if that's the kind of stealing that they have, then it will need a lot of proof for you to actually know that it was actually this person. So how do you know? You get the first contract that was awarded to somebody. How much was it? And what were they supposed to do? After you got that document, then you now go in and see, was the money actually paid out? Okay, it was paid out. What amount of work was done? Who are the recipients of this company? Did they actually complete the work? And that work that they complete,
was it worth that
amount? And this is now where you can come in and say, based on the work done is actually for $2,000 US. But the money given for that contract is $50,000 US. So 48,000 has been stolen in the process of this contract. So in this contract, who is the owner of this company? Who are the shareholders? And then from there now you can say this person is the one that actually stole the money through a bad contract or through a fabricated contract. So you see, but it's just because money are getting lost and you have no proof, you can't just, we can just put a blanket statement that these people are corrupt, but you can't narrow it down to one individual with all this documentation.
Amath Jok is not a journalist, right? And she's not an investigative journalist. So it's not her work to go and do research to see where did this money go and all that. But then, like we So recently, there was that UN report, and there are so many other reports from the century and stuff.
No, even that report, if you go in yourself and read, it is not clear. It does not say the shareholders of these companies are President Kiir, Adut, and all this.
No, the century report usually indicates who are the owners.
Okay, have
the
you done your
founders and
deeper
stuff.
research by looking into those companies by yourself?
The thing
You
is,
have not.
these
So
people
let's
are
go.
corrupt. That's
Yes,
what
then
is
we
happening.
leave it from there that they are corrupt.
No, this person, like let's say, for example, the presidency or whoever is around him is not happy with such statements. Leave the position. You have eaten enough for 20 years.
Which one is easy? To leave the position or to imprison this young person? Imprison the person.
You are not going to imprison all the 12 million people.
But not all the 12 million are speaking. Even the family members came up and say, what you did is wrong. Can you please apologize?
That's because
And
that's how our society is.
She actually did an apology. But let's come here. Sometimes I always see Bol Mel receiving a lot of stray bullets.
Yeah.
Bol Mel became a vice president in 2025 February. So you see there, he recently became a vice president. There were other vice presidents before him. There were other ministers before him. Was South Sudan a corruption-free when it was not vice president or when it was not a presidential envoy?
It was still corrupt because there are some of those who are receiving these tenders.
The tender that these people all refer to start from 2015. So remove from 2015 backward, go to 2014, going backward. It was not, there was South Sudan free of corruption. South Sudan was not free of corruption. So what we can all say is that all these people are corrupt. We cannot just single one individual out and say it's the only corrupt person. All these positions that Bol Mel is holding right now were held by other people.
Yeah.
And even the presidency. And we all, like, personally, I always say the only person that can fix this country is the president, not even the vice president. If the president is so clear and know what he's doing, then the corruption will stop from there.
But
because it will have an idea of what is expected of those ministries. If it does not have an idea, then it's supposed to hold those people that it has appointed accountable every day. Come to my office. What are you doing? How is this what you are doing going to result in a positive results? Tell me. Even if it means to be explaining Dinka, let them explain. But if you just appoint people and just stay there, and then you have brought some papers to put a signature on it that you have not read, then yeah, corruption will happen in the process.
We are all saying the same thing here. And that's why I feel like I know all these people are corrupt. But then trying to single out one individual every now and then. There are people who pretend to be activists, yet they don't say the truth. You end up simply because you don't like so and so. That's the person you'll die with. Constantly posting articles, posting derogatory messages, and all those. And then you leave other people, including people who are related to you. And you know very well these individuals are engaged in these corrupt activities. So why would you call yourself an activist, yet you don't see the wrong being done by your relatives or people who are close to you? You just see the wrong done by other people. Are you not pretentious? Because if it's about corruption, we all know these people are corrupt. Yeah. So I feel like I can understand Amath Jok by trying to defend her person because these people constantly like dump trash on Bol Mel. And there are so many other people who receive stray bullets. Recently, there were so many articles that were written by Akenyuwek about the same Bol Mel.
And Akenyuwek was speaking at the same time.
Yes. I've seen Agil Machar doing the same thing. And then what's funny about all these people is that they have been into that system. Some of them. They were also corrupt while holding those positions. And then from the time they lost those positions, it's like they are feeling Nikama Bol Mel came and made them not to have their positions. Or they are feeling pain that this person it's now their time to eat. And they are missing on the table. And that's not how you go about it. If you are calling out people for corruption, then start from the top. Because all this mess can be solved from the top. But then again, you say that President Kiir is the one who holds the keys to lead the country into success. He doesn't have the willpower to do so. If you are also corrupt, then you will not see the corruption of other people. And even if you see it, you kind of, within yourself, you know. If you act or react to their corruption, then they are going to call you out because you're also birds of the same feather. So I feel like that's why Kidis is kind of reluctant. And that's why you see most of these individuals that end up being fired and then recycled, they do so because there are no basis of firing these individuals. If it's corruption, then you can start by yourself, resign.
Yeah, but he's not willing to leave. So
Yeah.
as per him, everything is okay. And yeah, like I always say, these people always compare South Sudan to the old days. And they look at how the thing has progressed up to where it is today. So to them, they see a progress. But they don't see that they can do better. We got independence in 2011 when a lot of things were already open to the world. Innovation was at the top. We can't be acting as if we got the independence in the 60s.
Yes.
And then we should appreciate what we have. No, we got independent in 2011 when the world was open. Phones were everywhere.
Yeah.
So making
and
things...
the economy was actually really nice.
So making things was so easy.
Yeah. It's just that we don't have people who have the willpower to do
Which
things.
economy was good? Sometimes I hear people saying that statement, but I feel like people don't understand.
I don't say the South Sudan economy only. Like the world in itself.
Okay.
Because around 2008, that's when we had like the Great Depression and stuff. There were a lot of economic crises. Yeah. But then afterwards, things kind of loosened up and things were becoming better. And then that's why you find a lot of these people started buying big cars. They were relatively cheap. But right now, everything is very expensive. If at all these individuals that are holding positions of power needed to do something to fix the country, by 2015, we would have our own electricity. We would have even piped water and so many other things that would be in place. Also, remember, there were so many donations from different countries to help the new country kind of set off on a good foot.
And then they were stolen. You remember even Dura Saga. Dura Saga has most of these politicians, all of them, had the hand in that stealing.
You see?
But they will pretend as if President Kiir is the only problem. They all stole from that Dura Saga. Yeah, but again, I'm looking at this idea of people speaking for a politician because this person from our community, you have to defend him. No, if it is not your brother, please don't speak for them.
Even if they are your brothers and they are doing bad, you are not obligated to.
But by virtue of blood, they can always stand with you. So if the reputation is being tarnished and you know that that's wrong, you speak for them. But any other relative out there, no, don't step in for some. They are not your family members. Now that she has been arrested, has Bol Mel intervened and let it and say, no, she was defending me, release her? No. But if Bol Mel was her brother, he would have done something in the background. So don't speak for clan members, relatives.
Or even tribesmen.
Yes, speak only for your family.
Yeah. And she was actually arrested by the National Security Service. So I don't understand why they are saying her location is still not known. Where do they take people? Most likely the Blue House. It's just that they don't disclose that.
Yeah, our people always say that the location is unknown because nobody has actually gone and see you in person to say, actually seen him here or seen her here.
Yeah. But anyway, the national security will continue being used for no apparent reason because it's not like they get paid. It's just being overworked and you can't see that the country is fucked up by these people thanks to their corruption. Yeah, and then you are constantly running after people who are just going about their lives or simply because someone has said so and so is corrupt and you know deep down that that is the truth. But anyway.
Yeah. And then also in Rumbek, a teacher has been arrested for criticizing the government.
Same.
Hey, the wife was saying, I had the reason for his arrest is because he criticized the government on social media. But they did not tell exact official who ordered his arrest.
Yeah.
And people were saying South Sudan, freedom of speech is there, but there's no freedom after that speech. And it's like people are just monitoring other people's social media's account.
Yeah.
What have you posted? What have you done like this? And yeah, these people, where they are, most of these people they are monitoring, most of them are on Facebook and on TikTok. They're not less than, like a few of them are on YouTube, but not most. Not most. Because for social media, I don't know, a lot of people are there and message easily get shared, right? And then to reach people that can interpret in their own way and say no.
Yeah.
Should the government not be criticized? This is one thing that keeps me wondering.
The government should be criticized. And if they don't want to be criticized, then they need to do all the right things. Provide the services. You know, even in governments like in the US, where the systems are working and stuff, people still criticize the government because they know the government can do better. You cannot be doing things like the way they used to be done in 2023. Yet we are currently in 2025 and there's so many developments that are happening. We now have AI and a lot of other stuff. Also, there's always room for improvement. So if the government is not doing what it's supposed to do, then what do you expect the citizens to do? They will tell you what you are not doing that you are supposed to do. And that amounts to criticism. Either you take it positively or negatively, it's now up to you. But then if you are not up for that, resign. Let other people try their luck. If they'll manage to develop a thick skin and try to work or respond to some of those criticism and implement what is being suggested, then well and good. But if you cannot stand criticism, then you are in the wrong profession. Yeah.
Yeah, so the Minister of Information in Lake State was actually rich. His name is William Koji Kerjok. And he said that if it is an allegation about criticizing the government, we are referring to the guy that was arrested. If it is an allegation about criticizing the government, then I did not know about it. If you want to use social media, there are laws. I see that everyone just want to use the media according to their wishes. He said, when you go to personalities, then that person will have the right to open a case against you and deal with you by law. If you speak something that makes sense or something that guides the public, then you are free. And that's the meaning of the freedom of speech. That's what the minister say. Yeah, again, sometimes people will say criticizing the government, but people go overboard. Somebody work with the government. You want to criticize them, but you don't stick to their job. You go into their families. These families are family of corrupt people. Even in 1949, they used to corrupt things. In 1980, what?
They are witches.
Yes, they used to corrupt the UN donations. You go all the way to irrelevant things that do not align with his line of duty. You should know the duties that that person perform in the government and how he's corrupt in doing his duties. Take, for example, if, let's say, opening case at the police station is supposed to be free and somebody is always charging you to do that, then that person is corrupt. Let's say in countries where ambulances are available and those ambulances, you are not supposed to pay for it. Let's say you're not supposed to pay for it, but the driver is charging you money on an extra money, then yeah, they're not supposed to do it. Corruption. They're charging, that's corruption. But anyway, ambulances are not free. Even in this country, you have to pay for it. But they will not ask for money. They will not ask for money before they take you. They will take you to the hospital and then you get the bill or what you're
Almost even
supposed to
like
pay.
30 days later. Like at
Yes.
least they give you room to recover and all that.
Yes, and
It's
then
not
they send
like
you
they
a bill.
bring you an invoice when you are on your sick bed.
Yeah. It's because of the systems. Because they know where you live, the hospital will have the information that they need because they will get down your name, your date of birth, your address.
Yes.
But in Africa, the addresses, those
Do we
information
have
are not
address in
there.
South Sudan?
You just say so and so live at Balangade.
Yeah, even in Kenya, like there's no individual home addresses. Yeah, you just know places by estates and house number, but there's no address, postal code, and all.
Yeah,
it's tricky.
All right, so that's it for Jimosi podcast. Please consider subscribing and be careful of what you say on social media. People are getting to Blue House. Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, it's tricky.
Yeah, see you in the next video.
All right, let's chat in the next video.
Yes.
Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think Amath Jok was correct, or she deserves to be taken to prison? The arrest was justified based on what she said. Also, what is your take on Akwa Nywol stating that she's an activist and yet she's
also abusing other people?
She's going overboard, tarnishing other people's names, and she's kind of calling half the population or like a section of individuals within the same group, calling them out, yet she's leaving out other people whom she knows very well that they are also engaging in the same practices. And if you have not subscribed, confirm to make sure that the word subscribe is in gray, not red. It's free. Let's meet at 4,000 subscribers. Yes.